answers? I think I'm entitled.
You want answers!
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hello, Baccarat Nation, and welcome. This is Craig, your public service announcement host. Are you thinking of paying actual money for a Baccarat strategy or system? Do you like giving away your money? I like receiving money. Feel free to send me your money, and I will give you a Baccarat strategy and system that will change your life forever. Will it change it for the good? Probably not. But seriously, there is nothing, and I mean nothing, anybody on YouTube or any website can sell you that is any better or worse than what's available for free. Before you spend $1 for anything, take this special thought from Winnie the Pooh.
Think.
Don't be a sucker. Alrighty, today I'm going to be using a betting strategy that I haven't used in quite some time. In fact, I've never made a video on it. I'm going to be using the betting style of Oscar's grind. Apparently there's a few ways to do it, as I was surprised to find out. The way I played it last wasn't the way that I was reading about. It was similar, but not fully. So there are several ways you can utilize the Oscar's grind. This is the way I'm going to use it. We'll be starting with our base bet unit. In this case, it's going to be $1. I'm going to be going for a 5-unit win, or $5. The thing I like about Oscar's grind is it is a positive progression system and incorporates flat betting, which I like. Whether we win or lose, we're going to stay on base bet until we win again. Before we jump into the Oscar's grind, I want to give my recommendation of a bankroll needed. Since I always side on being very conservative, I like a big bankroll. So, my formula for any bankroll at a minimum is bankroll, or your buy-in, times 0.001. In this case, I'm going to be using my $1,000 buy-in as an example, times 0.001, which will give me a $1 base bet to start. And actually, that's bare minimum for me, because personally, I like to use a 0.0005% of my balance, which would be a 50-cent bet in this situation. But I don't have a 50-cent option. So instead of doubling the account, I'm going to just play with dollar units being my bare bone minimum balance I would want to play with. And we'll be going for 5 units. Now, whether we win or lose, we're going to stay on base bet. If we win our first hand, we're going to stay on base bet. If we lose our first hand, we're going to stay on base bet. If we win our next hand after the loss, we will then increase our base bet by 1 unit. And then we'll be just repeating the process. Win the next bet, we'll stay on the 2-unit bet. If we lose the next bet, we'll stay on the 2-unit bet. If we win the next bet after that loss, we'll increase again to 3 units. And then we'll just keep repeating this trend. However, we are going to be utilizing money management along with this. So we need to keep track of our balance and our bet. Once we achieve any profit, or close enough to it, we'll be returning to base bet and continuing on from that point. So it is important to track your balance and bring those bets down as soon as possible. So far, this has been working very well for me, but like all systems and strategies, they will fail in the end. If you play them long enough, you will lose. The game is set up that way. No matter what you do, if you flat bet, progression, negative progression, positive progression, martingale, you will lose eventually. The game is set up for you to lose. luck is the only thing we have. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. You play the game long enough, you will lose it all. And that is why you never, never, never pay for a freaking system to anybody. Now, let's go make $1 million from this $1,000 balance. Oh, don't even get me on that one. Pooh Bear, 3% a day. Yeah, that sounds really good and easy for about a month until your amounts get so high that it just self-destructs because you can't make enough to sustain it. So just think a little long-term when you hear stuff like this. Yeah, it might be fine right now, but what's going to happen in a month or two when you actually have to have serious bets going on to maintain this level? Well, good luck to all who want to do that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just know, just look ahead. See what you're going to be at in a couple months if you make it that long. Assuming you can make your 3% a day. Okay, enough ranting. Let's get down to some playing. Alright, sorry about the ranting. Sometimes it just builds up. I get so sick of these scammers, con artists, whatever you want to call them, that try to make money off of people's ignorance. So I promise I won't say another word the rest of this video. Pooh Bear, what should we do?
Think.
All right, let's start things off here with a $1 bet to player. Well, would have helped if I would have put the dollar down. Hey, worked out, we got a tie. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, before I get too deep, starting at 11:30.08, we want to get to 35.08, just so we track the last couple numbers. So starting at 30.08, and we want to get to 35.08, which will be a 5-unit win. You want to make a whole bunch of money? Bet with $100. $100 bets. That's right. You are the man. Go in with that big bankroll and you do it. God, I'm in a weird mood today. I must have too much I must have been keeping too much stuff in. Because, you get these people that say, well, you're only betting $1. Yeah. And I won 5 units. You want to make more? Bet more. I'm showing you how to do it. It's up to you if you want to bet more or not. I'll bet 10 cents. It don't matter. I like to prove points. You, 10 cents? Well, put $1,000 down if that makes you feel better. But you can do what you want with your money. God, I'm so negative today. Oh, I think I'm so stir crazy at home. I need to get out, but I don't want to go out. And oh, so many things. All right, let's get back to this. What happened? We're still at that tie stage. Okay, let's bet this player. See what happens. Okay, lost that. So we're going to stay with our base bet. Kind of like flat betting. That's the part I like. So and we're going to be using the P2 and P3 systems. Depending on my mood, we'll flip back and forth or stick to one. But right now I'm going to start off with P2. So whenever one side or the other wins 2 in a row, we'll switch to that side. Other than that, we'll be betting the chop each time. So I'm going to go for the chop, which will be staying on player. So I'm just going to rebet that $1. Okay, we lose that one. Now we've had 2 banker wins. So I'm going to still stick in with the base bet of $1. Go to banker. Okay, banker won. Now, since we've won after a loss, we're now going to increase our base bet by 1 unit. In this case, we'll be going for $1 to $2. So our next bet will be for $2, and we'll remain on $2 until we reach a profit. We'll be owing $2 now to banker. We started at 30.08, so we want to at least get to that point before we bring our bets down again. Oh, And we win that one, so that gives us $30.93, which is now profit. We are in profit. So we jot down $30.93, and we bring our bets down to base, which is $1, and we're going to stick with the banker side. Okay, lost that one. Now keep with the base bet of $1 on banker, playing the chop. Lost that one. So now going to go to player for $1. Okay, we won that bet. So where are we at? 129.93. So now we're back down. So we're going to increase to $2 or 2 units on player. Lost that one. Switch to, continuing on with player again. So we're going to rebet $2. Okay, lost that one. Now we're going to jump over to banker's side for $2. Get a tie. All right, let's rebet that. Player wins. So we're going to stick with banker's side for right now. All right, banker wins that one. We are behind, so now we will increase to $3 on player. Lost that one. Banker came through, so we're jumping back to banker for $3. All right, banker won after a loss, so now we're going to increase to $4 on banker. Tie. All right, come on, bank. There we go. All right, won that one. Puts us at $29.48. Still behind, so we're going to continue on with our $4 bet to banker. That'll work, and that'll put us above into profit. So we're at $33.28. We need to get to $35.08. So now we're in profit again, so we will return to base bet, and we're going to go $1 to banker. Going for 5 units. Okay, lost that. We're going to stick with our base bet of $1 on banker. Lost again. Going to jump over to player. $1 to player. Tie. Rebet that. Alrighty. Win that one. Won that after a loss, and we're still behind, so we're going to increase to $2, 2 units to player. Another tie, rebet. Another tie, okay. Come on, player. Alrighty, that's going to put us up over our last high profit. So now we're at $34.28. Going to return to base bet. Sticking to the player's side for $1. Alrighty, $35.28. That exceeds our 5 unit goal of $35.08. So there's our 5 units of profit. And that's pretty much how it's been working out. So I am liking the Oscar's grind with the P2, P3. and using money management. I am preferring this way over the Deal-A-Bear system. I like staying on the positive progression side, and this seems to be working rather well. So I'm going to continue on to play with this some more and see what happens. So we're going to wrap things up here. Don't forget to subscribe if you're a new member. Welcome. And smash that like button. And let's take this account to $1 million. Yeah, I promise I wasn't coming back to that, but that's okay. That's a closing comment, so everyone have a good one. Don't go stir crazy like I am. And we'll catch you later. Baccarat Nation, signing out.